Hey everybody, Jim here. I'm at the Shinjuku station right now, bright sunny day, and we are about to go and get on a train heading north because today we are leaving Tokyo and going to Saitama prefecture, which is the next prefecture over. So I think we're going to go this way. It's the next prefecture over, or yeah, up, because today I'm going to an area of Saitama called Omiya, because I've been going to Saitama recently because my girlfriend just moved there. So like every other weekend, I'm in that general area. And I've noticed that they have a whole bunch of hard offs and book offs and things like that. So it's kind of a new sort of like hunting ground for me, if you will. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to get on the train. We are going to go to Omiya, and hopefully we'll find ourselves inside of a well-stocked hard off, digging for some games. So stick around. This should be pretty fun. Okay, so we are not in Tokyo anymore. We are in Saitama at Omiya Station, which I've actually never ever been to this area before. But it looks nice enough. I mean, we passed the Saitama Super Arena on the way here, which is pretty cool. I've actually never been there, but I know they have some good wrestling shows there, and like Seibu Lions baseball games and stuff. Anyway, Google Maps has told me that this general direction is where I want to go. We have about a 20-minute walk ahead of us, and it's nice and warm today. It's the middle of the afternoon. I got my water with me, and so yeah. We've got a nice brisk walk to take, and we're gonna soak up some sun, enjoy having a look around here in Omiya, and at the end of it all, there's going to be a hard off that hopefully will have a whole bunch of games for us to dig through, and a bunch of stuff that I can take home with me. So yeah, let's do this. Let's go have a look around Omiya in Saitama. Break time. On my walk, came across a cool looking Shinto shrine. It says Misa Hiraki. So let's take a quick look. Shrine time. These are always fun. We got our gate here. Step inside. Wow. A lot of greenery in here. Okay. There's a hand washing that I should be doing. Can't wash my hands and hold the camera at the same time, unfortunately. This is pretty rad. A power spot. So this is a power spot, apparently. Awesome. I feel the power welling up inside me as we speak. Man. This is cool. This is like very nice. You can go there and toss some money in maybe, or ring the bell, say a prayer. I just wanted to take a little detour right quick because this is a cool Very nice shrine. Very lovely. Lots of growth and a power spot and all of that. That's nice. So, yeah. I like to do that whenever I can. Just pop by a shrine and say hello. Okay. Back on the road. We still got a good ways to walk. So let's go. Let's get to it. Hard off time. This time seriously. No more shrine breaks.
我ら火の一族参上。謹んでご披露をつかまつる。ご存知天外魔境2。
広大なジパングに繰り広げられる奇想天外な大冒険へ巻き我が道に敵なし。
天外魔境2。3月26日参上。
by Addison。
Okay, that was a nice lengthy walk, and I'm gonna level with you. It is hot as balls today. It's a warm one, but there is the object of my desire, the hard off. We're gonna have to cross the street here at some point. It's pretty cool. Looks like it's lengthy, like it's got a bit of an ass on it. When the fuck do I cross the street? Okay, thanks very much. Give me a nice pass. Alright. Brand new hard off, baby. We've got games, audio equipment, DVDs, Blu-ray, blah blah blah. Probably get some water out of that machine. And check it out. Alright, hard off. Here we go, baby. Let's do it.
Cool pad. Cool pad. Cool pad.
ハードと新作ソフトでクールパッドプレゼント。
セガサターン。
All right. Welcome to the gun show. Just kidding.
Not a real gun anyway. No, we're looking at video games. Imagine that. Getting started with this case of games, where at the top they have all these variations of PS Vita, and hey, even some boxed WonderSwan colors. I've actually never played a PS Vita in my entire life, if you can believe that. And we've got some DS's, Game Boy SPs in here, and this cool like Donkey Kong Micro Versus thing, almost like a Game & Watch kind of thing, which I thought was pretty cool. And we got some more cool stuff here, Famicom, and we got Sweet Home, Kid Dracula, Samurai Pizza Cats, some cool Super Famicom stuff, including some Sailor Moon, Ganbare Goemon, Godzilla, Assault Suits, Vulcan, Super Metroid, all that cool stuff. Even some, what are these, like, Master System or like Sega Mark III games? I don't know. I wasn't expecting to see that. Arcade Card Duo. There's a copy of Wolfang on the Saturn back there. That game is amazing. Even some Virtual Boys, some Mario Brothers Virtual Boy box stuff. Sun. There's Kirby's Air Ride. Some Mega Drive games like Puyo Puyo and Double Dragon 2, which sucks on the Mega Drive. Some other stuff here, including a PC Engine system card. Couple loose PC Engine games, another Virtual Boy game, and that cool like slime, I guess like PlayStation controller. That's pretty cool. But now to the meat of this matter, the real heart of things, this sort of like retro aisle. Where to begin? How about with some consoles? We've got some just straight up, some PS2 decks, and this cool, the Dreamcast Regulation 7 edition for 18,000 yen. It's the deck by itself, but if you have Dreamcast cords, just grab the deck. Why not? We have a Core Graphics for 10,000 yen. And it's boxed, complete. Looks pretty good. And that's actually a pretty sweet deal on that. And then for loose, with like nothing, it's 9,000. Which is like ridiculous. Like you have a box complete one for 10,000 and then just a loose deck for 9,000. Who's pricing this stuff? We're going to see a bit of that, actually. Some of the stuff in here is priced like somebody didn't know what the hell they were doing, and then other things are priced like really cheap and reasonable. So we're going to see some wacky stuff. But they got Saturns, they got Wii's, and we got some, the gold Famicom Mini with all of the, like, Jump manga games on it. Most of those games suck, by the way. But they got that, and then this was cool. Just because I love the box design. A boxed Mega Drive 2 for 7,000 yen, which is a pretty good deal on that. Neo Geo stick, some other good stuff here. Some Super Famicoms loose for like 4,000 and 5,000 yen. If it had all the cables with it and a controller, maybe it would be worth 5,000 yen. This cool, but wow, who the hell priced this? 30,000 yen for the boxed Dreamcast. Like, that's ridiculous. And there's the Mega CD Model 1 for 24,000 yen. It seems like for some reason in this hard off they just thought anything that said Sega was worth a bit. Loose Model 2 for 7,000 yen. And this Famicom Model 2, the AV Famicom, the top loader, if you will, 8,000 yen. Which I've seen those go for as much as like 10,000, so that's okay. We got these boxed Famicom in great condition. It's like really like crisp and white, and we got us an N64, also in nice condition, for less than the Famicom. And then a boxed Super Famicom, they charge 7,000 yen for, which I think is a little overpriced considering how common they are. But we got some more good-looking Famicoms and some Neo Geo decks as well. And then here we go. Your retro games, get them while they're hot, if they're hot at all. This stick, I was very tempted to buy for when I go to those Tekken 2 tournaments, but passed on. But cool old Namco PS1 joystick, a Saturn racing wheel, some controllers here, things like that. Even little WonderSwan all by its lonesome. So plenty cool. Some memory cards, controllers, yada yada yada. They're like 10 or 1,000 yen for a Dreamcast controller. And yeah, that's fine. I'm not in the market for any controllers right now. and a busted old junky 3DO. They still want 7,000 yen for, even though apparently it doesn't work. The 3DO, good lord, I'm getting rid of my 3DO stuff as a matter of fact. But we got Famicom carts. This is what I was talking about. These are all priced pretty reasonably. Most of it was like 300 yen, which is less than $3 per cart. Like we got, yeah, Dragon Ball right here for 300 yen, and Argus by Jalico, pretty cool. We got some Magical Taruru Tokun, and Twinbee 3. Very nice, Twinbee 3, and they're selling that for 1,000 yen, which is actually a good deal on it. 500 yen for Mario Brothers carts. And Hokuto no Ken for 500 yen. Magical Taruru Tokun 2 for 1,000. Again, that's good. And some of these actually, I found out because I bought a whole bunch of these loose carts. And Super Spike V-Ball for 300 yen. That's a great deal. And I love that game, by the way. It's like my favorite volleyball game of all time. But some of these, as I was going through, turned out some of them actually had their instruction manuals in the little plastic wrap with them. So some of these I picked up, they also came with manuals. And they didn't cost any more. It was still like $3. But we're looking at more good stuff like Mappy. That's very cool. And Super Star Force by Tecmo. Good classic shooter by Tecmo. We've got the Legend of the Valkyrie, Road Fighter by Konami. Cool stuff, cool stuff. So yeah, I picked up a ton of Famicom carts. Good Famicom carts that didn't cost very much. And we got some box stuff here. Valkyrie no Densetsu yet again. Some SD Gundam stuff. The original Soccer. It's going for 1,000 yen. With conversion rate right now, 1,000 yen is less than $10. It's like $9. And, a complete Excite bike in really good shape too. Don't come across that very often. Those older Famicom games, usually if you find them in box, the box is like ratty. But that baby was looking good. We got the Famicom, Famijump, whatever it is. It's a kind of little RPG with jump characters. And Labyrinth. They had a complete Labyrinth for $1,500. Labyrinth based on the movie featuring David Bowie. It has some cool 8-bit renditions of songs from that movie. Complete Donkey Kong, which is also pretty cool. So there's cool stuff here. Cool stuff. Even some nice N64 games, which I'm not picking up right now. But they got like Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Yoshi Story. Even we got some Ultima on the Famicom, which I like that they anime-ified the Famicom cover art. Even some Famicom disc and a Samurai Spirits. I think that's the second or third Samurai Spirits game on Neo Geo CD. They had a lone Neo Geo CD game. It was only like $10. So that's cool. Super Famicom carts again. Lots of good stuff. Donkey Kong and Dragon Ball Z and some Marios and Ranma and all that stuff. Again, these are all like 300 yen, 500 yen. So almost none of this is over $5. Which is pretty good if you ask me. There's some Mickey there, more Ranma, Shin-Chan, Samurai Spirits, Bomb Bliss, Dragon Ball, all that stuff. And then even these boxed games in really great shape. Look, they're 1,000 yen. You know, again, like $9. So you can buy a complete Mario RPG for like $9. Ys 4, Mask of the Sun, which is a pretty damn good game in its own right. I've become quite the Ys fan in recent years. Some Crayon Shin-Chan, other various things. So not everything in here, you know, will blow your socks off. We've got Bomb Bliss, and you know, there's gonna be Yoshi's Island, a complete Yoshi's Island for 1,000 yen. Yeah, take that every day. Dragon Quest, Puyo Puyo. So a lot of this stuff, pretty damn good, and price is pretty good too. A few bucks for most of these games. Bunch of boxed N64 games. And there was some Super Famicom stuff in there as well. But we got this very nice condition Ocarina of Time. That's 1,500 yen. And then You Can't Escape From Me. I never miss a copy of Super Street Fighter 2 with that great cover art for the Super Famicom version. And that'll run you like $9 or something. So that's very good. Moving on from there, though, to some stuff I'm less familiar with. PS4. I don't have a PS4. I have given no love to the PS4. The only time I've ever played it is going to friends' houses to play some fighting games. But I probably will be picking up a PS5 when it comes out because of it's backwards compatible. That's fine for me. So here we have like some Saturn stuff, and again, it's like overpriced stuff. Game Tengoku for 5,000 yen. Demolition Man on 3DO, just randomly in there. Just hey, here's like 2 3DO games. Densha Deck Go on the Dreamcast for 2,500. I didn't even know there was one of those on the Dreamcast. Road Rash, and this Saturn Bomberman for 2,000 yen, which I mean it should be like half that. So yeah, it seemed like anything that had Sega on it. See, like 1,000 yen for Virtua Fighter and Giant Graham. Those should be like 300 yen. For whatever reason, Fighters Megamix is not too overpriced, and neither was this. The All Japan Pro Wrestling featuring Wolf and Jeffrey from Virtua Fighter, which was pretty cool. So that was a pickup today. Rockman X3 on Saturn, and I think they had X4 as well. But yeah, for whatever reason, a lot of the Sega stuff they had was so 3,500 for Rockman X4. But Clockwork Knight, it's a really great game. 500 yen. That's not such a bad deal. And we had some PlayStation stuff. But yeah, so for whatever reason, their Dreamcast stuff in this particular shop was overpriced. And it didn't seem like this is a shop that gets a lot of traffic in it, because the entire time I was in here, it was pretty much empty, and it's a pretty remote location for one of these. So it doesn't seem like there's a ton of traffic coming in and out of here. But I guess somebody that works there is just like, oh, if it's Sega, it's collectible. Mark it up. What is that, a Dreamcast? Those are worth like, what, $300? Let's mark the Dreamcast for $300. 1,000 yen for Silent Hill. Hey, Silent Hill. Because that exact same Dreamcast, in that exact same box, you can find in Trader in Akihabara for like, what, $60, $70, something like that. Like, it's not even close. But as we move on, Vita, another console I've given no love to. I've actually, I think I said it earlier, I've never played a Vita in my entire life. We got this cool Res box for PS2. But yeah, I'm told that the Vita is, there's a lot of great stuff on it, and it looks like there is. Like, when I just scan over a Vita section, it seems like there's some good stuff on it. East games and Persona stuff, things I'd be interested in, but I just haven't given it any love. The DS and 3DS. That is something I did play a lot of. I played a lot of the Dragon Quest games on DS, as well as Mario Kart DS, which was like one of my favorites. I played it at work a lot, admittedly. And then a little bit of Switch. Like, they did not have much on the Switch, like, at all. Anyway, moving past all that to the junk section, because some people have said they wanted to see more junk section. So here we are, baby. So we got broken PS3s and stuff for like $30 or whatever. You can spruce them up. These boxes, nothing but a bunch of DVDs and junk. Not interested, but hey, their Famicom junk wasn't so junky. This copy of Arkanoid, it's like super clean, and it's 300 yen, so it's the same price as a game on the rack. I guess they just didn't feel like putting it on the rack or didn't have room. A clean copy of Yoshi no Cookie for 200 yen. That's pretty nice. So yeah, not bad stuff. Again, a nice clean copy of Tecmo Tag Team Wrestling, and it's 200 yen, so it's like $1 something, and that's a pretty good deal on that. So they had some Famicom stuff in here that wasn't so bad. Dragon Ball 3, one of the Dragon Ball RPGs, which is pretty cool. Game concludes with a fight with Piccolo. Good old-fashioned Dragon Ball. That's my preference. And the Super Famicom stuff, again, good stuff in here. Fire Pro Wrestling, Donkey Kong Country, Crayon Shin-Chan. Again, a lot of stuff that was actually on the rack is in these boxes, so maybe it was like a little dirtier Actually, some of these carts that I'm going to go through, they were exceptionally dirty. But they're like, you know, 100 yen. You know, 100 yen. So that's like 90 some odd cents for this. But it's dirty. Super Butoden 3, 100 yen. Again, it's less than $1, but you know, it's just a little dirty. I didn't want to pick up anything like dirty. I only wanted to pick up, you know, clean carts because a lot of you probably know a lot of this isn't staying with me. It's actually going out to other people, and I'm not gonna be the guy that sent people dirty carts and stuff. But they're like 100 yen. So if you're browsing in here and you don't feel like paying 300 yen for your copy of Super Butoden 3, just go pick up a 100 yen copy and maybe take it home and just clean it. And we got some box stuff in here. Gundam F91. It's one of the Gundam like strategy games. So if it's Gundam, but it ain't like action packed, I'm not terribly interested in it. So yeah. But we got some more loose carts in here. Super Butoden 2, little cruddy, 200 yen. Fatal Fury 2 for 300 yen, which is pretty cool. I love me some Fatal Fury. And even Art of Fighting for 200 yen, but super dirty. Someone dropped it in a grease trap. Art of Fighting, in case you didn't know. Oh, Chrono Trigger, 200 yen, and kind of filthy. For those of you who didn't know, Art of Fighting in Japanese is called Ryuko no Kin, Fist of Dragon and Tiger. And another Super Butoden 3, that one for 200 yen for whatever reason. Well, it's cleaner. It's a nice cleaner cart than the other two. But yeah, you can find a copy of Chrono Trigger for less than $2 in a junk bin. You could probably find a junky Chrono Trigger in North America and it would still be like $60 or something. So yeah, some cheap stuff in here as long as you didn't try to buy anything Sega. But we got more junk consoles here. So we got Famicom, Super Famicoms, we got PlayStations, we got Wii's, we got Wii U's. We got all the junk consoles, including this special edition Famicom. It's a whole new color. Ton of controllers. Most of these controllers too were in like pretty damn good shape. Like we got this nice Saturn controller here. That's pretty sweet. These Super Famicom controllers. I picked up a few of them, checked them out a little bit. They were pretty clean, seemed nice enough and all that. I don't actually need any controllers right now, but yeah, their controllers actually were not bad. And you know, just a handful of Wii things here. They had all of these places. If you go to any junk section of a hard off, there's just gonna be like a lot of PS2. I've never been to a hard off that didn't have a whole bunch of PS2 games in its junk section. So if you want to pick up copies of stuff like we're seeing here, Kingdom Hearts 2, 100 yen. There's like Devil May Cry, that's 100 yen. All of this stuff is 100 or 200 yen. So if you want to pick up a bunch of Kengo, which is actually a pretty cool game. So if you want to pick up a bunch of PS2 games for like $1 a piece, just go to any hard off junk section. You can pick up, you know, Bleach, and you can pick up Kingdom Hearts, and you can pick up Devil May Cry, and you can, you know, Biohazard, and all kinds of stuff. These Dragon Ball games, Dragon Ball Z 2, aka Budokai 2. The Budokai games were always fun. I like those quite a lot. But all of that stuff you can find for like dirt cheap, like literally $1. As we see some more stuff, even a Famicom disk system that's junky. This could be something like sort of a cost-cutting measure too, if you're like a handy person, which I am not. I would not know how to repair, refurbish these things. But there are plenty of people that do, and so they can buy junky stuff. They can buy a Hatsune Miku Vita case, and take it home and fix it up. Yeah, but there's all kinds of stuff in here that if you're a handy guy or gal, you know how to refurb things, these could be some super cheap options for you. As we take a look at some PS1 games, such as Bass Fishing and Gundam, and a game called Block, Kazushi? Broke Kazushi? Block Kazushi? I had no idea what that is. Little puzzle game, I guess. So there's some stuff in here. Ace Combat 2.
All this stuff as well, 100 yen. Street Games 97, which I think was like 2 Extreme. I think that's what it was called in the US. Had a lot of fun with that game back in the day, as a matter of fact. But there's like Dragon Quest and Brave Fencer Musashi. Lots of cool stuff. And then here, there's like a couple of PC Engine games. Exerion for like Windows 95 and yeah, just stuff that wouldn't have been like the only Sega stuff that wasn't overpriced was just a bunch of stuff in the junk bin. But hey, Sega Rally, complete, spine card and everything for 300 yen. And it looks like it's pretty okay. So that was a get. Sega Rally, complete with spine card, 300 yen. I'll take that all day. And there's some other stuff in there, One Piece, etc., etc. And yeah, a copy of Brave Fencer Musashiden for 100 yen. Jammer Lammy. Super fun game. Initial D for 200 yen. So yeah, there was actually pretty cool stuff in these junk bins. You know, how can you argue with Jammer Lammy, Brave Fencer Musashi, and Initial D? Those are quality titles, people. Tekken 2. Fantastic game. Some whatever tennis and a bunch of like oldie Namco games in here. Rage Racer. It's got Ridge Racer. Okay, very cool. And then, you know, come around the side, a bunch of stuff I didn't notice earlier. Some clone consoles and other things. And I was considering that a whole section of like really old like retro vinyl stuff. There was actually more stuff in here aside from just games. They even had a Pico. Who the hell has a Pico? This place had a Pico. But then, you know, there's plenty of cool stuff. There was also like figures in here and like laser discs and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, that's it for now. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, I got, as you can see, a lot of stuff. I hope this can all fit in my backpack. I don't feel like carrying it all in my hands. I was hoping I would go to like another, at least one hard off today, but I gotta be honest with you, it's scorching, and I picked up way more in this one than I thought I was going to. So this might be calling it a day. Hot, I'm a little bit tired, and I could use a beer. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm about to start the walk back to the station and carry my ass home. But thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little trip out to Saitama today, to Omiya, to this beautiful hard off. If you're in the area, definitely pop by. That's pretty good, although I've already bought all the games, so not really much else for you guys. Anyway, again, yeah, thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you next time. So, I don't know how to end this one. See you then. Bye-bye.
Come on, man. Nobody's forcing you to leave, you know. Wiping your slate clean ain't so easy.